there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are talking, will the real king of reality TV please stand up? Will the real king of reality TV please stand up? Listen, I gotta be a little bit petty, you guys. I got to be a little bit petty because, quite some time, like at least for the past few years, the media has been referring to Andy Cohen as, in fact, the king of reality TV and not the self-proclaimed king of reality TV, Carlos King, you guys. So why am I doing this? What is taking place? So a recent article has come out a couple days ago about how Andy Cohen has turned Bravo into a quote-unquote cable powerhouse and says, you know, now the king of reality TV faces his own drama. So it's basically kind of like a mini bio on Andy Cohen, how he came up with Housewives, being inspired by All My Children and Pine Valley and Susan Lucci, and basically wanted to see that adapted in a reality TV form with rich housewives and real people, right, that are not, soap opera characters and things. But nonetheless, he's obviously dealing with some other things as far as a few former Bravo celebrities that have some lawsuits against him and all these things. And, I'm trying to figure out in Carlos King's quest to be the next Andy Cohen, to be the new Andy Cohen, are we heading down the same trajectory, right? But it seems though, despite all of the legal troubles and the things that Andy Cohen is going through, it seems that he still has time to block Carlos King's blessings. It seems that when it's appropriate, he puts the hammer down when need be to let Carlos King know, you in fact are not the king of reality TV. That still goes to me, right? And so what am I talking about? What has happened now? What are we going? Where are we going, right? We're going because the two events, because remember we thought that the one night only special of reality TV with the King, that Carlos King did way back in January with Melody Shree Rogers, to date still his only sold out tour date, you guys. He finally made an announcement, right? So there was going to be 4 more dates, right? That there was going to be, you were going to meet Teresa from Real Housewives of New Jersey. You were going to meet the Real Housewives of OC girls and all the things out in Beverly Hills. Well, now those 2 dates have been canceled, right? And the only 2 dates now that are showing up as available to purchase tickets for are the dates for Tamar's appearance that will be in Atlanta, which I suspect Carlos King is trying to desperately convince Nene to attend or some type of Real Housewife to attend. But nonetheless, maybe that might not be an option, right? So we'll have to monitor that and see how that goes, right? Or it maybe is a former Bravo celebrity or whatever. But that one and Way Out, I think it's on Mother's Day or on or about, the Love and Marriage DC cast that seems a little bit unstable at the moment. It does not seem like some people are even featuring the show. They're mad at Carlos. They're mad at him ignoring them. They're mad with each other. They're mad at this old footage and trying to resurrect beef and all these things. And some people keep threatening to quit the show and all of these things, you guys. And it's like, is this King behavior? Is this King behavior allowing all of this chaos to take place under your watch? Is King behavior, your ratings struggling on multiple platforms, on multiple networks? Is a king of reality TV getting fired? Resigned from one of the #1 shows on Bravo at the peak of Real Housewives of Atlanta? And you just go, you're just done. You just disappear at the peak, and there's no real explanation, which gives into the conspiracy theories of what people think the real has happened. And you have to, after basically being exiled from major companies, you end up at OWN. You end up at OWN with Bell Collective. If it wasn't for Melody Cherie presenting you Love and Marriage Huntsville, that wouldn't be a thing. Love and Marriage DC was supposed to be a thing, but Monique, your star, said thanks but no thanks after one season. And this was even before she decided to divorce her husband, right? That's in limbo. You push out Love and Marriage Detroit, I'm guessing is a gateway, is a backup way, just in case something happens to Love and Marriage Huntsville. You can still feature the people from Love and Marriage Huntsville who are originally from Michigan. You can usher them into this show as a backup plan, right? Well, and then we have, of course, Bold and Bougie, right? Where, depending on who you listen to, even Carlos King himself tried to imply that the show's renewed, but other people are reporting that it's canceled. However, there's been no official report either way whether or not the show has been canceled. People are asking Carlos King whether or not there's even going to be a reunion episode, and he's doing eye emojis like maybe, maybe not. And then people are speculating that are supposed to be affiliated and in the know, saying, well, maybe they'll bring back the show if Carlos King can bring back a heavy hitter, if he can bring back like a Nene Leakes or a Marlo or somebody that is going to shake the table. But I thought this cast was supposed to shake the table. The current cast that's airing right now on WeTV, I thought that was supposed to shake the table. The problem is the ratings are not reflecting that. But here's the thing. A king of reality TV, do they become a YouTube star? Do they become so big on YouTube that the people are watching your interviews more than they're watching your shows? Is that king behavior, you guys? Because really, this platform, if you're going to do this, even though Andy Cohen has his own channel on SiriusXM, which is a little bit more respectable, which is a little bit more powerful, right? Because you have your own channel, you can employ whoever you want to have their own shows on your channel. You can do your little show, however often, whenever often you want. But that's it, right? You're not having to be on SiriusXM every single day, 24/7, trying to promote other people, other shows, other networks. That's not king behavior because you're supposed to be the king at Bravo, right? And you would think Carlos King, in his quest to become the next Andy Cohen, would apply that same energy and utilize his platform to actually promote the shows that he supposedly is the creator of and supposedly is the producer of. But it seems as though he has utilized his platform, as Simone would say, as a blogger, to basically elevate Bravo. To basically elevate Bravo shows, even if he's dragging them, right? Because here's the thing, the reason why Bravo hasn't completely, or NBC Universal hasn't completely shut down Carlos King is because the discussion of their shows still brings ratings, still brings eyeballs to the show, still brings engagement, right? So in a way, he's helping them, right? Even though he's dragging them, but in a way, he's helping them, right? At least getting people interested to tune in to see what's what, right? But on the flip side, they keep blocking Carlos King at the same token by saying, you can do this, but you can't do that, right? And I'm just wondering what it's going to take to completely shut down Carlos King, because it seems as though they were fine, to an extent with him and Dr. Heavenly, reviewing Married to Medicine until it got out of hand, right? Until things went too far, then it was like, no. Dr. Heavenly, you got to shut down your channel because this isn't going to work, right? And then now we have the 2 dates that are mysteriously canceled that may or may not be scheduled with non-Bravo celebrities. Seems to be the only 2 that are no more, you guys. Seem to be the two that are no longer available on the Reality with the King podcast tour, that is looking to be only now 3 dates, you guys. 3 dates over 4 months. Can you make it make sense? Why? Right? Is this king behavior? Not even selling out your other dates, getting shut down, allegedly, by Bravo and NBC Universal once again, to say, listen, thanks but no thanks, but you're not about to create a Carlos King con, like a Bravo con, with our stars, with our reality TV stars, and make money off of it when they are employed by us, they're contracted with us, and all of the things, so you can't do that. You can't do that. That's a conflict of interest, right? We don't mind you interviewing our celebrities or, reviewing our shows featuring our Bravo celebrities. That's okay. To a point, right? And then we'll intervene if we feel that you went too far on something, right? Boy, the moment that you're trying to branch out and charge people money for the people that we employ on our network, on our platform, on our company, no. That is not going to work, right? So we're back to, smoke and mirrors and all of the things. And we're going to see what comes of these 2 dates that were canceled, featuring Teresa from Real Housewives of New Jersey and Teddy Mellencamp from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, right? We're going to see, even though she's not even on the show anymore. So that's the other piece of this, right? She's not even on the show. But she has a podcast in which they talk reality TV. They, of course, talk Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and OC because Tamara Judges are co-host and all the things. But that speaks volumes that Bravo and NBC Universal, they keep reminding Carlos King, like, listen, you can do this, but you can't do that. And I'm just wondering, like I said, at what point is it going to be like, listen, you can't do anything that involves our Bravo celebrities, right? But temporarily, as long as it benefits them ratings-wise, they don't care about Carlos King talking about their shows. It's more so what he says and how far it goes in his commentary about the shows, and if he's trying to make money separately from these shows by using these same Bravo celebrities to do so, that they're going to step in. But as long as it's to promote the show, you're not going to hear from them, right? Because, like I said, it brings engagement their way. But trying to do his own version of a BravoCon with the Bravo celebrities on 2 of the dates of his quote-unquote tour that he should have done from the start to promote Bold and Bougie, promote Love and Marriage Detroit. Originally, see, if I was actually the queen of reality TV and I wanted to put out my own tour for my own podcast, what I would have done was I would have, did a tour, would have done Huntsville first. That makes sense. I would have done Bell Collective. I would have went to Mississippi and did a date there because that is your other popular show on the OWN network, right? And then third, I would have immediately went to DC while the show was airing. While the show was airing, and they're not rushing like next week, the season finale and the first episode of the reunion back to back, as if they're trying to hurry up and get the show off the air already. It would have been perfect promotion to get some more people to tune in. And then after that, I would have done a show in Michigan where I'm supposedly from to feature the Love and Marriage Detroit cast and special guests or whomever, right? But see, when you're so obsessed was still trying to get Bravo's attention, when you're so obsessed when trying to let Bravo know, hey, I'm sticking it to you, but really they're laughing at you instead. This is the type of foolery that keeps happening where you keep getting shut down. Your tour should have been to promote your own shows. The fact that you are begging Bravo Leopardies and Tamar Braxton, who have nothing to do with any of your shows that are currently airing on WeTV or the OWN network, shows how out of touch you are. And shows how jealous you are of your own stars on your own shows, which is why your blessings keep being blocked. Right? You don't mind using Mel and the Mellometers when it's an opportunity for you to make money. But outside of that, you could care less because you do not want Melody Shree Rogers to be more successful than you or to outshine you. And the moment she does, all of this other foolery is taking place behind the scenes. Allegedly, right? But that's what a smart person would do, a queen of reality TV would actually do, would to actually do a tour of the actual shows that you have currently on the air, that your fans know you for. But again, trying to pull at the Bravo audience, trying to pull at the Bravo Leopardies, you are still begging for acceptance and validation and potentially a job back at Bravo. And that is the real tea, and that is the real issue at hand. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.